Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I want to do this one because a pretty crazy day. Started off very brutal. I mean, just down, down, down it went. But then to be fair to the bulls, the bulls did indeed level off the price right here, went sideways, and then for the remaining portion of the day, got a nice bounce to it. So, is this bounce, is this the start of the start of something bigger? That's what I want to try to kind of answer and map out some levels that we can gauge, that question. So the first part, and this will, definitely insult your intelligence, but that's why I love charts, is if this is the start of something bigger, then this should be as low as it goes. This should be the new bottom, right? Down here at 42 cents. That's where the buyer stepped in right here. So therefore, if this is indeed some sort of bottom and the price, this bounce has some sort of genuine power behind it, well, then this should be as low as it goes. I'm not going to harp on that because I would assume, well, no kidding. Of course, if this is the bottom, and of course, if this is the bottom with some sort of true bounce, then 42 cents needs to stay the bottom. So 42 cents, key level of support. Now, what about levels of resistance? Because that's going to be the next kind of revealing factor in terms of, does this bounce have any sort of true strength? Is how does the price react around levels of resistance? Can it push through the levels of resistance, or is it just going to get smacked right back down? Two key levels of resistance that are currently sticking out, right now, and the first level right here at the 45-cent mark. You can see 45 cents acted as support a couple of times, and this is based off of a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support, which it was here, are broken, which happened right there, they do tend to act as resistance, and that's essentially where the resistance popped up today. So 45 cents, initial level of resistance, and then the next key one after that is going to be based off the famous 50-period simple moving average, which is outlined there by that purple line, as you can see. So 50 period, yes, that's very important, but really no point in talking about the 50 period simple moving average until the bulls can first cross that first bridge, and that's right there at 45 cents. So definitely a very interesting day, very interesting afternoon. We'll see if the bulls can build upon this bounce or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.